even though it is rather early in the year. The role you play, Bruno, he is the musician, and you are a musician. Are you the same kind of fella that Bruno is?
No, no. There's similarities between Bruno and me when I was 14, when I was younger. I was shy and a little bit recluse, a little bit into my music, and very much into my music. I still am very much into my music, but things have happened in those years to make me more outgoing and less like Bruno.
At what age did you first know that music was it for you?
I guess I was about 15 when I decided that that was it.
And you were already playing instruments at that time?
Yeah, I was working already. So.
And writing as well? Now, was this a talent that you just seemed to have? It just came out of you, or was it something that you studied hard to achieve?
No, it was something I had, I guess, when I was 6. My next door neighbor would show me things on the piano, and I pick up very quickly, and my parents said, okay, piano lessons. And so I guess I had, and at the same time I also had a pretty good education in it. I had my share of conservatories and music school.
And it was never a chore to practice?
Oh, I never practiced.
You never practiced?
Very hard time practicing. My parents used to set timers, and I used to sneak up and turn them ahead.
But then see, you have achieved now a certain level of perfection as a musician. Now, we have all these people out here watching. So what are you saying to parents then? Don't make them practice?
No. I did practice enough. It's just that there's wise practicing and there's wasteful practicing, and there are people that practice for 5 hours a day and don't get that much accomplished. It's just a matter of where your energy should be. I mean, I think in the beginning, technique should be what is mostly paid attention to, and then after a while, once the technique is there, other things can happen. The ideas can happen. The creativity can happen. And I got my technique over with when I was young, so I whereas I have to keep it up, I don't. The big step is developing it in the first place. So.
In the movie, Bruno has a scene where he tells his professor, his teacher, that you don't need all these instruments when all of this can be achieved electronically, and he sets about to prove that it can be. Do you agree with Bruno's theory on that?
I have to say, I love the Chicago Symphony. I'd never want to do away with that. But at the same time, I also believe that we have to look for new ways of presenting this music, besides new ideas and new sounds. And I want the best of both worlds, I guess.
Do you think that we're still going to have many, many more new sounds that will come about electronically that can't be produced any other way?
Sure. I think we're going to, at some point, have many, many new instruments. I mean, even non-electronic acoustical instruments. I think there's going to be a point when the instruments we have now will start becoming obsolete and new ones will be developed.
And will they be strings or horns or what?
Sure. Just different, constructed differently in different material and different sounds.
Are you into that? Do you like to experiment around with that?
I haven't really built instruments or gotten into the acoustical qualities, but sure, I definitely I'm eager to see what's to come.
Well, I'll be eager to see some of these new instruments. Lee, thank you for talking with us today.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a really fine performance.
Thank you very much.
Reactions? Okay, questions? Lee, the role you play, Bruno, he's the musician at the school. Is his personality anything like your own? At what age did you know that music was it for you? Was it difficult for your parents to get you to practice? Now you mean all these people out here are watching us now and you're saying don't have them practice? In the movie, Bruno has a scene with his professor where he says, you don't need all these violins and all these instruments. We can produce all of this electronically, and he sets about to prove that it can be done. Now, do you agree with that philosophy of Bruno's? What kinds of new instruments? Do you think that you'll ever try to invent any such instruments? Okay.